Hello, there we go. Okay, well, we're supposedly running. Oh shit. Oh, wait. We are going. It saw the. We are on the Zibo mod, the latest one, I believe. Um, what the hell are we doing here? X camera. Toggle the control panel. There we go. Now I'm going to look straight ahead, and does it center it? Wait. There we go. I'm wearing the wrong glasses. Now, question is, do y'all hear the audio output capture? Let's see if it's got default should be the Charlie Clark's, but nothing happened. Did I do that to desktop audio? Did I do it to yep, audio output capture? So what about this guy? Do we hear anything? I don't hear a damn thing. 1 2 1 2. You know what? It looks like this is the background, and I got it set to Pimax out. All right. Um, let's browse the community files. B738. Now there's 88 cameras. Yeah, I am totally committed to VR, but I still love my Track IR and 2D. And when I stream to you guys, my Pimax has got such wide field of view that until I figure out how to overcome that, you guys get a really distorted view, and this is much better for you. Oh, this is Wycliffe Barrett's 88 and 6, huh? How many do we have? No way. 933 B738s? I refuse to believe that. Holy crap, that's true. How the hell do you... Oh, I see. 105 cameras. Well, I tell you, that really slows down the processor. I don't know what kind of API he's running here or DLL, but whatever it is, screws the pooch on the performance of X-Plane. What? It already gone up through 160, I thought. see. Okay, we still want to go with the one that's got 10 cameras. No, 90 cameras and 6 categories. $105 and 10. Who did that? Magic Wing. Alright, this is supposed to be the pilot's view. That's number 1. Here is the overhead. That's good. Upper overhead. That's even better. That's good. I like that. Whoa, what's that? MCP. Little bit off there. Now here's the deal. Why isn't FOV working? I just checked it. Look, notice it's not doing her fucking thing. Tell me why. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is move back, because this is supposed to be the MCP, right? Movement increments. Let's make it large, just a little bit. Well, first of all, let's center it. Whoops. And that's supposed to be MCP. Let's go back. That's too far back. Okay. Let's make the movements medium. Back. What the hell? Where am I? I'm going to change it to large just to see what's happening. Aha! It was too far forward in the first place. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I see. I get that's behind the captain's seat. All right. All right. Now, let's look down. Because if we don't see, okay, let's move forward. And let's look up. Let's look to the right. Look to the right, not move to the right. Oh, looky there. What do we got there? And let's go back a little. Now let's quit moving around with large increments. Let's move to medium. And let's pull this down here. All right. The MCP is supposed to go all the way across, so we need to look to the left a tad. Yeah, the MCP goes all the way over to there. So we're going to have to come back. Oh, shit. Something's in the way. And this is where FOV could come in handy if it was working. Look at that. Nothing. Alright, so, well, let me see something. Okay, that's usable. So let's just look to the left a tad. I mean to the right. That's pretty good. I like that. So guess what? We'll save that. Okay. That's good for now. Let's get back to there is one. Okay, and we want to enable track IR. We are dead center in the seat. Now, I'm going to recenter track IR and move it up a tad. Yeah, there needs to be. I need to watch the tutorial again on this puppy. I've been using it for what? 8? No, not that long. A hell of a long time. Okay, so what do we got going here? Do we have any engines going? Nuh-uh. Let's go to RTO. And all right, well, this is where the pedal meets the metal because we're going to close this puppy, and that ought to kick on a whole shit pot of things, which it did. Okay, cool beans. All right, so what do we have going for us here? Do we have ground power? This is so cool. This ground services, how come it's not reacting? Uh-oh. Oh. Did you know that if you pull down the version on the question mark, I just found this out. This is release 340, I believe it's current. That if you don't put it back, you don't get to use the menu. That's right. GPU is connected. Okay. So, should we go to ground power? We just went to ground power. I'm going to put on the aft fuel pump. And I'm going to turn on the APU gen because, well, I'm not going to do it yet because the APU is not on. But it's about to be on. And by God, yeah, I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. I think it's only 5 that I should have to hold it. It wasn't working in the previous iteration of the 800X. Well, let's see what happens. That's on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess what? God damn it. The APU is freaking busted. Well, let's see if we can at least start the engine. We're going to go to ground. We got ground power going. Is ground power showing any voltage? .24 volts. Okay. What is that? Well, the battery's already on. Standby power is on auto. And okay. Well, that means we should be able to start up without the APU. But my question is, why the hell isn't the APU working? So we might as well do our flows. Flaps. Alternate flaps, we don't need that. Yaw damper, couldn't hurt to turn it on. Navigation. Oh, did we start our inertial guidance? I think we had to do nav, and it should come back to a line. Or is it a line and I come back to nav? I don't know. Okay, and we're good to go here. IRS, both on and normal. Source is auto, control panel, both on. Now, what is that? What is that deedle deedle? I see annunciators on, start valve is open. So, Battery circ on. Both packs are off. I'm going to try to start, but I do not see any pressure. Oh, maybe I have to have the air cart. Ground power is one thing, but and the Jeep ground power is connected. All right. I don't know how much gas we got, but all right. So let's see. We still don't have any air. We turned both packs off, but we don't have an air to start. So is this due to this Vulcan? Is that why we're not starting? We've got it on ground on the right engine. I see absolutely no pressure coming up. Oil pressure, well, strobe. I just don't know what to say, because there's standby power, and that's supposed to be the ground, isn't it? Oh, there's ground power. Well, what if the APU is off, but alright, that's not doing a damn thing. All the fuel pumps are on. For the APU, I only needed the aft left one, but that's not doing diddly squat. So the question is, does this run in Vulcan? I've heard several guys say yes, but I neglected to see what version of the Zibo mod it is. We are running the Zibo mod with 3.40. I don't know why. Let me see if it'll start de-icing. Oh, we're on the runway. I don't think it will. What is that? What is that damn bell? There's a button over here for trim, and we're set to 5 degrees flaps, are we not? And RTO. Start valve is open. They're both open. What? Uh, it's on ground and it's not doing anything. So what the hell? Flight director's on this side, flight director's on this side. Let's head runway heading, which is now let's go to heading mode. Well, hell. Fuel pumps are on. I'm going to try one more time to... What would happen if I disconnected the APU and the ASCU? Oh, look. They weren't supposed to be on in the first place. Oh, there goes the right engine. Alright, so let's go to bleed air for the right engine. It's already on. APU is going to stay off. Alrighty then. Fuel pumps are on. Window heat is on. Probe heat is on. Anti-ice is on, but hydraulic pumps on. Panel bright. Circuit breaker bright. And let's see. Gen 1 is on. Oh, it's off. And we've got feed. Okay, cool. Now let's come over to this guy here. Oil pressure. Oil pressure? Well, what's the matter with the oil pressure? Where is the oil pressure? Or is that hydraulics? Hydraulic pumps are on. I got the left pack off. Shouldn't be any bleed yet on number 2 because, well, I'm on the left side. There's nothing happening over here. So is that Gen 2? Ah, it is. And Gen 1 shouldn't be showing anything. Well, we do have bleed air going. Should I close? I've forgotten whether to close the isolation valve. The left pack. Let's leave the right pack off. And let's see if we can't start. Nothing happening. Start valve is open. Right back is closed. Right, left pack. Wait, we want, but we do want bleed air from the right engine, so that we can start the other engine. Let me try something. No, not a damn thing. Electrical hydraulic pumps are on. Gen 2 is on. Do I have to put on isolation valve closed? We do have bleed air, but the APU is off, and that's where it should be. Isolation valve. I don't know whether it's being so. Let's put it on auto. Well, hell. We got the right engine going, but we don't have the left engine going. We got bleed air on the right engine. What? The APU is not on. How could I get bleed air from the APU? It's on auto. Off. Off. Oh, do I hear number 2? I think I do. I didn't have enough energy. So how did I set it up? The isolation valve is on auto. I turned off both packs. Well, okay. Is 1.7 good enough? I thought it. Well, let's try it. Well, that's a good sign. It should kick itself off in a second. There we go. And does the APU even work? 2, 3, 4. It should read low pressure. Alright, Gen, 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 Gen. Now let's check. Gen 1, 405. APU Gen. Nada. Gen 2, 403. Yeah? Okay, that's more like it. So I have to remember what I did with the packs and the isolation valve. I left it all the isolation valve on auto. Let's turn on the pack for the left engine. And I believe we need, do we have the gen on? Okay. Alright. Alright, flaps are 5. We're not going to do anything. Nav data is out of date. We're just going to fly around for a second and do a couple of touch and goes and look at Mr. FPS, because look at, oh my god, reflection detail is maximum, and we're getting what, 20 to 23. What would happen if I did you know what, I've never flown with reflection detail on. Never. Okay, notice that we have visual effects on medium and texture quality on high. Anti-aliasing is on 2x. Now theoretically a 1080 Ti should be able to take it better than that. But let's go. Let's go. Up. Okay. So now how many frames? Whoa, look at that. Holy crap. Are we still in Vulcan? We're in Vulcan. We're in Vulcan. Okay. Well, let's take her out for a little run. What do you say here, huh? Oh, do we have trim at 5? Yeah, that's about right. And off, runway turn off lights. Let's turn these guys on. Fuel pumps are good. I don't know if we've got any fuel in the center, or need for fuel in the center. I saw a card up here that pulled up a checklist out of here. I saw somebody do that. Okay. As that little blonde guy from Europe says, well, and let's go. Park and brake. Stable. Ooh, I like that. You see what I'm so sorry. Shammy, Shammy, this is what you're supposed to hear. This is what you didn't hear. Waiting for V1 and V2 and rotate. Come on, let's go. Well, I'm going to go ahead. Thank you. Gear up.
400.
Thank you. And I didn't even set the unit ref and the whoa. Let's look down a little bit. Well, I put my nose down. All right. Do I see some tearing right around Little Blue Donuts? Yeah, I saw some tearing. What if I turned on, I'm getting 21 to 35. What if I turned on VSync? All right. We should have set up our FMC, so I could at least see where I'm going. I could even set it a little bit later. But see what I'm saying, Shammy? I didn't give you no audio. And next time, if you care to fly with me again, we're going to do the Zibo. And, whoop.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Thank you. Good. I put a little, what are we, 274? That's too fast. Somebody's beeping me. Alarm. You know what I'm going to do? I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. Do we have IRS on? Let's put it on a line. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to cheat. Until we get our nav up, we're going to cheat. Come here, sweetie. You sweet thing, you.
Bank angle. Bank
angle. Bank angle, according to Little Blue Donuts, is only 14. Now, I thought that was off. I got to find out what the proper data ref is, which means that's I've had it wrong for a long time. Where did we take off from? ENGR? Let's find out what the nearest airport is. Well, let's go back over there. Oh, wait a second. No way. Are we coming around a circle? That's very weird. Liverpool is right down underneath us. Let's go back. It's a 10-mile range. Oh yeah, okay. Liverpool's behind us. That's cool. All right. So let's go out to sea. Let's put it on autopilot for a little bit. Let's see if I can do that without fucking up. Autopilot is right here. You got two of them, Command 1 and Command 2. So we'll do Command 1. And what's our altitude? 2,900. Let's go to 5,000. And do we have altitude intervene? Let's turn our auto throttle on. Yeah, it's been a long time, folks, so forgive me. I'm fucking up, but that's okay. I'll get better.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Yeah. And I'm not saying, see, do you see where my roll is 17 degrees? Well, I can set the bank angle right here, I believe. Yeah, see? You can set it right there. You can go up to 30. I was on 30. There's 10 degrees, 20, 25, 30. All right, level change. Flaps back up. Thank you. You should go away with that. All right. Liverpool. We're going to come around and come in from the west.
Think rate. Think rate.
These are very slippery airplanes, so I'm going to throw a little bit of air breakage out here.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
1,000.
Think rate.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Okay.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Now, where is Liverpool? It's behind us.
Airspeed low. Bank angle. Airspeed low.
Pitching down, feeling light, like Dan said.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
So we just need to come up a little bit. Okay. Now let's come over here to the right.
Airspeed low. Bank angle. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
What was that? Little Blue Donut should have given me a warning. All right, let's level out here for a second. Look at that. back a little. Oh, I see. All right, let's come to our right, 90 degrees.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Because right here
2500.
is the path into that runway. And we want to cross it.
Think rate.
What is our altitude? 2,100 feet.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
All right, we're going to come to the left about 45 degrees.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Coming down with the gear and flaps. Yeah, I know, I'm too fast. Ah, there it is.
Think rate. Bank angle. Think rate. Think rate. Hold up. Hold
We're going to have to go around.
Think rate.
1000.
1,000 feet, stabilize, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
900, we want to get to 1,000. 209, that's pretty
Bank
good.
angle.
That's good. I like that. You know what? Being this far out, we could just head right on in and take the opposite runway. I know that's not kosher, but there it is. Sure could. Gear is down, flaps.
Think rate. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
1000.
Up.
That's what I
1,000
want
feet,
is
stabilize,
1,000.
Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Up. Bank angle. Bank angle. Think rate. Think rate. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
500.
Hold up. Hold up.
400.
Now, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm just hot dogging it right
Bank
now.
angle. Bank angle.
300.
Think rate. Think rate.
200. 100.
Hold up. Think rate. Think rate.
50. 40. 30. 10.
I forgot to turn on auto land.
80 knots.
Shammy, why didn't you tell me? Thank you. Thank you. Shit. I'm coming out of thrust reverse. Okay. Scared myself on that. See, here's auto brakes right here. It's my first officer. It's up to you to tell me whether I'm going to go to 1, 2, or 3. That's what I needed to know. Nah, that's not your fault, Sammy. It's not your fault. Do we want a taxi? Do we have a decent airport here? Do we even have a terminal? Cleaning up there. Okay, parking brake is off. Shammy, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. Come on. Shouldn't take that much to... Oh, did I bust some tires? Oh, shit. I wouldn't doubt I did. Even if the audience liked the landing. Oh, let's look outside. Oh, no! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That's why we can't move. Hello, Mr. Repairman. I need a couple of tires fixed. Okay? Fix all systems there, and what you call it, hit the done button and apply changes. Oh, looky there. How about that? All right, let's see if we can move on rotate on this airstrip here. Let's get over to the center line. Oh, blew a tire, Shammy. I'm so big. I'm such a big guy. I screwed up this multi-million-dollar plane. Fuck. Why won't you? What? Oh, I passed it. My rudder pedals are not situated in such a place where I can give myself full left rudder. And I should have been using brakes. Watch. If I do brakes right here, no rudder. Come on. God damn it. Motherfucker. How come you not giving me full throw on the throttle on the... What is in the way?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Yeah, sure. What's in the way? Why can't I give myself full rudder authority? Oh, you know what? My PC's sticking out. That's the problem. Okay, that's my fault. Well, let's see if we can do a tight turn here. Let's just use the right engine to push us around. Did I bust another wheel? Come on. Move. I got full left rudder and full brakes, and it's not left brake. Oh, because if I put on their left engine, I guess I'm stuck. I haven't blown anything. Alright, so let's go back to the flight config and get on the runway. Oh, you know what we should do? We should, we're at Liverpool. Liverpool should be a really big airport. And it is 3D, it looks like. Maybe not. I'm used to seeing the words 3D if it is. Oh, maybe I need to get Liverpool, or maybe a better than that, I need to draw it. Well, okay. No, we want to. We can get it on the high speed run. Nah. How about right there? That's we're on the GA apron. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Well, that was fun.
3.
Excuse me? Landing speed didn't work, though. Damn it. Are we cold and dark? We're cold and dark. How about that? Let's see if we can figure out how to fix that. There's one. Now the next step should be kicking on the aft left fuel pump. The next step should be to turn on the APU, the auxiliary power unit. And we should see low pressure. We're not showing diddly squat. And I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Do we have ground power? We got GPU and we got ASU, air. So that means theoretically I've got enough bleed air to packs are off. Alright, window heat is on. We've got a, go to align. And I don't have a checklist with me, so I'm going to go to fuel pump here, and do we have ground power? Where is ground power? APU, power, ground, there we go. That should show that we got ground power. We got Gen 1 and Gen 2 on. Alright, I don't see any bleed air, so let's see what happens. Recirculation fan off. Left pack and right pack are off. Battery is on. Standby power, ground power. We're not drawing any amps from ground power. Well, we should. That shouldn't make any difference. There's no, shouldn't be any APU bleed or generation. So recirculation fan is off, left pack is off, isolation valve is closed. That's not doing anything. So apparently I don't have enough ground power to start myself up. Nope. Hydraulics maybe? Alright, all the fuel pumps are on. Now that shouldn't do anything because I do not have any. I don't have an engine. I don't have bleed air from the engine. As a matter of fact, bleed air should be off as far as I'm concerned. Left pack and right pack are both off. Auto, yeah, we had it on auto before, didn't we? Now watch this. I think I recall putting it on bleed and it acted as if the APU was on. Look at that. Son of a bitch. APU is fucking busted. Or we have a fault. Well, good. I'm going to have bleed air on number 2 engine right now. And we're going to be able to start up number 2, I believe. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I like that. .4 I think is what we're looking for. 1.5, let's give it some gas. I think we can get some juice from that puppy now. Okay, we have a good start on number 2. Let's go to number 1. Do we have bleed air on for? Yeah, I'm going to turn off bleed air for that. I'm going to turn off bleed air for number 1. Oh, wait. I forgot. We got APU. Something screwy. Something is freaking screwy. Alright. Let's try number 1. And the process, yes, you would have gotten clearance. You would have put everything into the. Is the IRS aligned? Well, we'll put one of them in nav. And let's give number 1 some gas. Let's go outside. Look at that beautiful thing. Okay, so we got 2 good engines. Now, what we should do is go ahead and we're ahead of that. We should have gone to the FMC and did that. So does ACARS work? Where are we? E.G.G.B. I've never seen this before, but that's fine with me. P. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? The ACARS works? Son of a bitch. Look at that. (291820) Zulu. E.G.B is few clouds, and at 05 moderate. Is that what I'm reading? Well, that's so cool. Okay, let's go to the FMC and let's go to innet ref. Reference airport is E.G.G.B. This is all from memory, just as no, fuck it. Oh wait, remember I set one of them on nav and the other one on align? Doesn't look like anything's happened yet. All right. Reference airport. We're not going to use a gate. It's E.G.G.B. Set IRS pause. We're going to take this info and copy it down to here and set the IRS pause right there, the inertial guidance. Let's see if that works. Oh, look at that. How about that? We are not at a particular gate. Let's go to route. Origin is E.G.G.B. And where do you want to go? How about London City? We need to find it first, so let's find it by name. Search name. Search city. Okay, so it's there it is, London City. That's where we're going. 153 miles. Okay, and how are we going to do that? Well, first of all, let's EGLC. Company route, nah. Runway. Do we have ATIS going? Let's find out. No, we're at Liverpool. Waypoint info. Frequencies. ATIS is one. What are you saying? Unit must be in 8.33 kilohertz mode. What do I do about that? Is that something that's built into the GTN? Device options, panel instruments, GPS automatic, connect auto slow, HSI, course in, connect GPS to VOR, sure, why not? Sync mode, GPS to SIM. Device options, shading, audio, panel, triangle, transporter. If I just looked at not gauge options, audio, transponder settings, worldwide Jeppesen. That's good. Aircraft flight manual supplement. GS. Main system, GPS. Navigation. VNav. That's, vertical nav, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, really? Transition, VDI scale. I don't know what else to do here. 8.33 kilohertz. I wonder if that, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll figure that out. That's on my checklist, right? So we got two good engines, right? And now let's go to RTO and let's finish setting this up. Let's call this flight number CRH 123. We will, well, we still have to go through performance in it. I think this should pick up that info right there. It did. Zero fuel weight is 95. Reserves, we'll say 0.5. Cost index, we'll say, is 30. This has to do with how frugal you're going to be with everything you do when you drive this thing. And that's precisely, whoops. And performance. Okay, cost index is going to be 30. Cruise altitude, 150 miles, let's say, is 25,000. 250. Oops, back. 250. And we haven't looked at the charts, so we don't know what the wind is. Transition altitude in England is it 5,000? Okay. I don't know what the outside temperature is, but we'll take that. Are we going to do a derated or full power? What the hell? We'll go derated. That's active. Takeoff. Flaps are going to be 5. Center of gravity 23. And we got 118 for a V1. And V rotate is 119. And V2 is going to be 133. And let's go to departure. Oh, we're going to choose a runway. Well, let's look at the runways and see where we are. We're right in dead center. Are we? Is that right? I don't think we're right in the center. Map. Yeah, we're right over here at the GA plant. So we need to come out here to Alpha and to go to the left at Alpha. Okay. Why did I need to know that? Because we're going to runway 27. 27 it is. So that's going to cut down the number of departures. Okay. And I don't know anything about Bart Tit, and I don't have my charts. Ooh. Maybe I do have my charts. Oh, how cool would that be? Oh, before start, I should have checked that. Doors are closed, CDU displays are set, and 1 bugs. Well, let's do that now. IAS bugs are set, indicated airspeed. No, we don't have those, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Besides, I'm not sure how to do that. Takeoff briefing is we'll make believe it's complete. Go back. Pre-flight battery switch is closed. GPU or APU, we're on bus. IRS mode selector off, and then nav. Okay. So we'll go to off, and then we'll go to nav. Off, and then the nav. Okay. Check. Voice recorder as needed. We'll leave it on. Flight deck access guard is closed. Emergency equipment, check. ELT light guard is closed. Where's a DLT? Is that the ELT that I hear? There's oxygen. I think ELT is up here at the top. Let me recenter. And let's move this guy out of the way. Or just move it out of the way here. Air temp. Stall warning test number 1. Oxygen, crew, flight recorder, think I've got different and I don't know what that is. If you guys do, leave me a note. What the hell was that? Okay. Chocks are off. Deedle, 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 deedle. Let's come up with some flaps. Well, hell. I hate that sound. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing wrong. It's been a long ass time. So, handbrake should have been on. Oh, that's right. We turned on number 1, and we got bleed energy from number 1. And we needed to get the generator on the line. But it didn't tell me, did it? I should have known. Okay, let me recenter. And let me take off this hoodie because it's too damn warm in here. One arm, and there's the second arm. I'm trying not to knock off my my infrared emitter for my track IR. I've turned off track IR for the moment. What the hell? Okay. I tried putting my hoodie. I thought I put it over my chair. I just stuck it down my back. Okay, now let's turn on track IR. Alright, we're going to come out of here up to here and turn to the first turn to the left, make the next turn to the left as well. You know, I've never used this. Alright, anyway. ELT light, I couldn't find a ELT, but it's going to say, oh, yeah. Pneumatic light, GPS light. Now, you know what? We could find a procedure with a GTN. So, procedure, departure. Let's come back here. Departure. It's going to be based upon my runway. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is put in the runway. No, I did. It could be BART it. Well, we could check. Let's try BART it and see what it looks like. Now Liverpool is out of and it this away. But let's see where Liverpool is compared to Long Island. London City. So let's cancel. Back. Map. We need to go to the southwest. There it is, right there. All right. Well, let's get our directions. We'll look, of course. We're posed right here. We're going to come out here and come out to Alpha and turn to the left and get on runway 27. We could do that, you know. Manufacturer is Boeing. Well, there's a lot of manufacturers, aren't there? (737-800). Departure arrival is London City, EGLC. We said it was going to be what, 25,000 feet? Now, we want to go to the southwest, so procedures, departure, GGP. BART it, if I recall, swung around back to the east. So let's try. Let's just for the grins. Let's go. Oh, look at that. PODAT. That's going to be going northwest. We don't want that. So let's go back. I have a program that shows you in the colors of aha, looky there. That looks good. Oh, no, that's not runway. No, wrong. No, that's the procedure for runway 9. We're going to be on 27. So how about Nancy? Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And it is runway 27. We're going to load that departure. So D70 D269B. I'm not sure it's even going to have this in the database. D269B. D128Q. D128Q. And Nancy. Remember, Nancy, it's got 5 letters, so that is an intersection. And so this are these, but this is, oh, and in 4,000 feet we need to be. Okay. Let's see if we got anything to see in the menu. Yeah, we'll store that. Or let's preview it first. We're coming out of here, coming straight on down to Nancy, and we haven't decided on what. Now this is what is known as a SID, Standard Instrument Departure. And we're going to EGLC. But before we get to EGLC, we're going to choose a STAR, Standard Arrival, Standard Terminal Arrival, Instrument Arrival, that is. So we're going to keep this route. We've got that. How would we find the weather in the cockpit here? Oh, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's come back up here. Let's go to our FMC. Oh, we tried Nancy 2. Is that what it was? Okay, now you see there's our route laid out. If we go to the legs page, we should see each one of the route members. So where is the legs? There we go. And let's come up here and turn it to plan. So you can see what's going on. We'll zoom in a little bit. So we're going to come out there, come to our left. That's fine. And there's there's the route, D269. Watch as I change it. We want to go to step. And then we're down to here. And we're going to go to step again. And now we're down to there. And we're going to go to step one more time. Okay, and we don't know what the weather is, but remember we had ACARS, and I never saw that actually working in, let's go back to map. Okay, so let's go to menu, ACARS, ATIS required, airport is going to be EGLC. I think okay, it says VHF in progress. There's ATIS. Auto. Winds are 050 at 10 knots. This is 29. No, I can't be right. 20 Zulu. Or is that the date? 348. I really don't know how to interpret this. I mean, basically I do, but I don't know what NCD means. I know what that is. But usually it lists the departure and arrival runway. And I don't see that. That's what you normally hear when you go to ATIS. Go back to the FMC. Yeah, so why don't we wait until we know what the arrival airport is? Yes, I know. I mean, the arrival runway is. So let's go ahead and file this flight plan. And flight number is 1, 2, 3. Charlie. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 737 800. There's the identification. Airline. Oh, who were we? What are we? We're KLM. All right. KLM. Good God. J, K, KLM. All right. There's identification. Who made it? What model? What airline? What flight number? Departure, ICAO. Arrival, ICAO. En route altitude is 25,000. And we got the route there so far. Okay. I don't recover frequency. I don't know what's going on here. We should get a flight plan out of here. Now, it might have something to do with the fact that we couldn't tune to a specific frequency or excuse me, increment of frequency. Because this auto tunes and it can't tune. It's got a problem with it. 121.950. Let's look down at our radios. Let's move this out of the way. We're looking for a COM frequency. Nav, ADF, automatic direction finder. We're looking for COM. And, frequency sense. Maybe that's it. So what did it say? We need to go to 29 point what? Ground control. Maybe they don't have a departure. 121.950. We could do that. Okay. And let's transfer. There it is. It's not letting me file a flight plan. See, sometimes you don't have departure, clearance delivery. and therefore then you're going to contact ground in order to get your clearance. And I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but it's doing it. Can we get the tower? 121.950. Right there. Oh, you dummy. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right there. And tower is 126.35. So we might as well put that in. So we'll stick that in my standby, and then once we've talked to ground and gotten our clearance, we'll talk to ground again and tell him that we want to leave on 27 so he can provide us the best way to get there. And then he'll say hold short of runway 27, which we'll do, and contact tower. But that's not happened. And I can't, for whatever reason, I can't fly the flight frequency. Oh, I wonder if it has anything to do with the GTN. Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does. Let's go over here to plugins. RXP GTN. We're not going to make it the master device. Let's see what happens when we say, no, it's not going to be the master device. Oh, that means that we're not... Do we need to actually tune to 192 but 9.95? Let me... It's on a standby, so what did I say? 121.950 for ground. And we'll swap. And we should hear ATIS. See our radios. Which radios do we have swapped on? A VHF1 and VHF2. F2 and F1. I still can't follow a flight plan. Oh wait. Normally, what's that? Normally you have to tune common route either by hand or clicking on the controller you want to talk to in the list. When this is checked, X-Plane will automatically tune your COM1 radio for you. Okay, well that should have been done. And that should have been done to ground 121.950. And that wasn't in there because we had to tune it, remember? So that's a lie. It didn't auto-tune. Alright. So we can't get... Damn it. What if we hadn't filled in the route? Because this runway 27, this is the route. Right here to Nantes and then to London City. But Nantes is really the end of the departure route. And it's going to connect to the en route line that goes between here and here. And if we knew what arrival we were going to have, then we could do that. Maybe because it's not fully programmed. Let's try to do that. What the fuck, right? So, let's set up a star for EGLC. Okay, cool. We're not going to store that yet, but we're going to. And procedure. Arrival. Let's see, I don't know which ones those are. We need to be coming from the northeast. I mean northeast, yeah. So let's try not arrival, but approach. In other words, to a specific runway. Let's say ILS 09. Maybe. If it's good weather, we're going to have to come around either way, because we're going to be going south, and we're going to have to either come in from the west or from the east to get on runway 27. Doesn't make 601. So let's say ILS there. Vectors. Let's try Lacey. Nope. Let's try LCY. Alkin. Nope. Let's try this other Alkin. That could do. That could work. Okay. Load approach. Yeah. So now we've got a full flight plan. Runway 27 from Liverpool. So let's go back to flight plan and see if we can file that again. Now that, okay. How do you clear this? File flight plan. Okay, Boeing. And 737-800. And flight number is Charlie. Oh, that won't take that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be damned. You don't like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be damned. One, two, three, 4. Airport ID is we're going to EGLC is our arrival airport. And so we got to get London City out of there. You know, I should be using the FMS. I mean, we've got a real FMS. E.G.G. E.G.G.P. We got that. D2698 space D1280 space D Nanty. Okay. I see, that makes it look like I'm supposed to go direct to London City and then go around. And I don't think that's the case. So I'm going to see what happens when I remove that as... Yeah. Because here's the reason. We go from Nanty to the approach to EGLC, Aiken, Alkin, space, space, ALKIN, D141E, LCY, and that's London City. That's the initial approach fix. That's the IAF. Okay. That's looking better every moment. D305F. Damn. 305F. CF09. FF09. Runway 9. Let's see what happens. I'm going to copy all this. And you got to use Control-C because you can't use... You're no longer inside of Windows. You're inside of X-Plane. Let's see what happens. Some fields need your attention. Unknown navigate. D2598. Really? And D2598. I don't remember seeing D2598. That's interesting. Where do I see that? Oh, right up at the top. Right after we leave? It's 2698B. DT68B. 2698B. Oh, no, no, no. 269B, no 8. B. File flight plan. Unknown D1280. Oh, it's not 1280, it's 12128Q. Okay. We filed it. Ah, come on, man. I'm not going to do that. Damn it. I'm just going to put in EGLC. and I'll let him decide. Yeah, I know. What was it? Quanta? No. What was the name of the KLM? And the number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're not going to do SIDS or stars. Let's see what happens. Well, what's going on? You son of a bitch. I'm not doing this again. Fuck you. And now my watch is saying what? Oh, I gotta take a drink. Okay, well, we know where we're supposed to go. We're gonna go to menu and store it. And we're going to hand fly it or pick the places in the sky to go there. And guess what? Now we can make this guy be our main man. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it the GTN master device. Okay. 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 Now let's make believe we filed our clearance and we got ground. I do not think the ground's going to do anything. We do not have ATC here, so suffice it to say that we would have talked to ground. He would have told us to come out of the GA parking lot and hit Alpha. Is that all Alpha here? Yeah. To Alpha, turn left on Alpha to runway 27. That's what we are going to do. So there we go. I'm going to get back into the cockpit proper in my seat, and we're going to go straight ahead. And to the left is a way to get out, right over there. Okay. Parking brake is off. Did we set ourselves up for 5 degrees? I know we duplicated over where? It shows someone on one of these MFDs the flap setting. Okay. All right, let's go. I released the brakes. Oh, wait. Wait. GPS light extinguished. 1 of 2. How did we get to page 2 of 2? Initial data is set. Navigation data is set. Okay, back. Pre-flight checklist. Lights, all lights. Let's test them all. That's the wrong one, huh? Okay. That should be a nice little Christmas tree. That's down low. So let's go lights test up. There we go. And everybody looks okay. I don't know why we're so jerky. We're still getting 28 frames a second. Let's take a look outside. Do we have chocks? Is there a reason why we can't move? Seems like the brakes. Do we have chocks? We went into reverse. That's so cool. Okay. I think I know what's going on. I thought we removed the chocks. Uh-oh, we've lost our track IR. Dude! Come on! Ah, hell. Let's go back. Let's go home. Ground services. Remove chocks. We could have, oh, you know what? We could have used better pushback. I've never used it. That'd be just too cool, right? So we got to decide from where we are. We want to be put right there, pointing that way. I mean, we obviously would go forward, but let's just do that. They're all closed. Chocks are removed. Better pushback. Pre-plan. Okay, we're going to go from here over to here, over to here. Oh, delete, escape. Connect first. Cancel plan, delete segment, enter. So what do we do? I thought we took hold of the plane. I've seen other people do it. You take hold of the plane and you put it where you want it to be relative to your backup. In other words, you're normally nose in to the terminal, right? Well, that means you need to back out, which is why you need pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
I didn't give you a plan. Okay, air stairs, everything's closed. No, don't extend. Doors are closed and locked. Back. Let's disconnect. Hey. Wait a second. Is it still connected? It says it is. Oh. Now it's disconnected. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I don't know what the hell happened to my track IR, but it just went to the big cursor in the sky. Damn it. Or maybe my track IR went off because it didn't have enough battery power, and that's exactly what happened. Oh, I think. Yeah. Damn it. Well, is there any way that I could plug it in and still use it? I do have a plug. I do. You know what? I sure as hell do. I just plugged in power. Now let me see if it's connected at the PC. Uh-oh. It's not, but we can fix that. Removing. Well, we're going to leave that one. Damn. Where do you go? That went to nothing. Okay, then we're going to plug this guy in right next to it. And we're going to yank the iOS cable out. There we go. Now, I think I've got power. Do I? I see charging going on. Do I have power now? I do. How about that? Okay. I've never used this unit before in an actual scenario. I'll let you know. It's called a Fusion. This actually was being used to charge my sometimes working oh shit. I unplugged. Okay. I thought I unplugged my Pimax, but I didn't. So, I got so many freaking wires in here. And is that the wire? No, it's not. Is this the wire? I think so. Yeah. So I had to go through an active USB connector to extend it out to my controller. Okay. And let's go back in the cockpit. There we go. Cool beans. Alright. We got the chocks away. Let's see if that makes a difference. We still got our parking brake on, and it says parking brake pull. Well, that's what it's in a pulled position. Uh-oh. What? That's weird. Well, what is going on here? Alright, let's go to... You saw what happened. I turned on the parking brake. Let's go to joystick. And the Warthog joystick. And let's go to the right side. And 3 is... Oh... 3 is... No. Yeah, toggle brakes maximum effect. And that works. Oh, but it's also 8. Left side hat switch. Wait a second. 8. Right, that's right. But 3 is set for that. Maybe that's a... I can't believe that I've always had the parking brake on the wrong button. Right side. That is 3. On the other side, if you look at it from the left side, it's not 3, it's 8. Son of a bitch. Look at the 2. Let's edit and do nothing. Well, what could we get it to do? I've always used that 3. Ever since I've had this HOTAS, that right there has been my parking brake. Son of a bitch. Let me go back there. Joystick. That's the joystick. View at the left side. 8. That's 8? I'm pushing it and nothing's happened. Something should happen. Did I see something in color? Toggle brakes maximum effort. apply. Eight. Now where is 3? Didn't you remember we looked over on the other side? And that doesn't that look like the same damn thing? I'm gonna say do nothing for right now. Do nothing. Let's see if you got nothing. Do nothing. Apply. Alright, now let's see if it works. It doesn't fucking work. Alright, let's do 8 and see if that works. I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh, it's still fucked up. Is it something screwy here? Stabilizer trim, we got flaps set. Parking brake is RTO. Oh, wait. I wonder if that means it does anything. Nope. Look at that. 8 and 3. Do nothing. Toggle brakes with maximum effort. Apply. Somehow it gets assigned to the left side, well, number 8. Right there. But if you look at it from the other side, it's number 3. That's fucked up. Okay, so that assignment is okay, but there's still something that is keeping us from releasing the brakes. So the question is what? I'm going to push both toe brakes. That's not working. There is a reason why this isn't working. And it has to do the configuration. Flight director on the pilot side. Flight director off and on the first officer's side. Flight continue. Okay. Fuel pumps are on. Low pressure. But that shouldn't have anything to do with brakes. Hydraulics, do we have them on? Yeah. Oh, you know what we don't have set? It's the altitude. Flight altitude is going to be 25,000. And landing altitude is going to be, we'll call it 7. Okay. Now, we will turn on taxi lights and we will turn off our landing lights. Now why, well, why? What does that say? Standard. Okay, standard power available. That shouldn't have anything to do with anything. A U T. That's what I heard from our guy that the Brit that flies the 737. Right pack, auto. Left pack, auto. Recirculate fan, both on auto. That's interesting. That's not working at all as I expected it to. I do not see anything that's keeping us from going. So what I may have to do is nope, not APU gen. What? Are you shitting me? It's still problematic here. What about speed brake? Now what? What did we do? I remember hearing that before, but I forgot how to turn it off. Uh-huh. Taxi lights are on. APU is off. We're on continuous there. And that's all I can think of. Manajabaron, Shikalevadopati. Alright, here's what I'm suggesting that we do. Let's go ahead and save this. And we'll even do it as a load at startup. And we are in where are the Beatles from? Liverpool, that's where. So we got the B738X. Liverpool, that situation. And we're going to save that. And here's what I think I'm going to do. Why do we have low pressure? It feeds to here. These switches feed to here, and they cross phase. So we should. Oh yeah. That couldn't have anything to do with it. With a damn. I don't know. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to go to flight configuration. We're going to change location. We're going to go to here. And we're not going to be on the runway. We're going to make a 3-mile approach. And then we don't need brakes, right? We may blow them out when we land, but that's okay. And let's start a new flight. Now, it's 10, but I understand that you... Excuse me? Oh, shit. Whoa, I almost bought it. Gear up.
400.
And we need to go to the south. So, where are we going? We need to go to the right. And are we climbing? Yep. Let's set our climb to 25,000. I'll take care of it in a second. You're supposed to pay attention, Chaz. You should have gotten. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh, what have I done?
Hey Dan, welcome to LilBlueDonuts.
Yeah.
Version LBDVR 2.89G. Your glider defined minimum maneuvering speed is for your B738 is 154 knots. The donut for your B738 is 130 knots, plus 1/2 the crosswind component.
Think rate.
AOA max is 14.
Pull up.
Your camera duration will randomly change between 3 and 15 seconds.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
400. Positive
Too
rate.
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
1000.
Let me know when we get to. 180. Actually, it's 150.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
It's not coming on. We want a heading of about 150. Five thousand 170 165 all right, speed no.
2,500.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
I've got my throttle all the way back. We need to get to 150. That's good enough.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
What do we got going here? Arm, that's it. Autopilot is on. Nope.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
And we're way the hell off. It's the autopilot's not picking up what I want to do. So, because when I go to heading select, nothing happens. Got it, got it, got it.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
We're just going to follow the magenta line. $146 miles. We're going 271. We should be showing autopilot on. Doesn't show anything. This is the autopilot, on or off. There are two autopilots, left and right. If you have both of them on, it'll auto land itself, but
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Alright, we got heading select, and let's put in, go ahead and do altitude. Don't know why it wasn't seen to be working before. I'm supposed to be hitting command, not CWS. I don't know what CWS is. Auto throttle's giving us some problem. That light went off. 25,000. 226. I got a crick in my neck. Should I put it on pause, or do you believe that there's the magenta line?
Thousand to go.
Yeah, we don't have the FMC plugged in. There's two ways of getting where you want to go, and those combined together will take you off and land you. And taking you off and sending you to the right location is LNAV, and bringing you up and bringing you back down is VNAV, neither of which are punched in. We did have them in, but not now. So what we do have going is heading select, altitude hold at 20,940, and MCP speed, which is 229. We can probably go to 230. or even 250, because 250 is the speed limit under 10,000 feet. Now look, we got off. What the hell happened to my heading select? Oh, I think because I hit LNAV. Are we gonna come back? Or we? Nope. So I guess we, damn it. It's not even moving. I can't tell you what's wrong. I'm sure it's me, but we're supposed to be on a course of 150, and it is not. So when we come around, I'm gonna do heading hold. To 150. Where is heading hold? It's been such a long time since I've used where is there's heading select. Where is heading hold? There's heading hold. V speed. Come back to the left.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
And you can set the bank angle alarm right here. I had it set for 30 before. Where I would swear to God that there was a heading hold. I know there's a heading hold in a Cessna. I know it's been a long freaking time since I've driven them. Oh man, and I gotta pee. I gotta stop, sorry. So we're able to use the Track IR as it charges up. That's nice. All right. Be right back. So, what is our status? 152 magnetic, that's good. It's set to 152. It's set to heading select. Alt hold at 25,000, that's good. 102 miles to our destination, and we are not on the magenta line. We need to get over to the left. So let's set our MCP to 1. Let's see, where's south? There's south. Where's east? Oh, there's east. Okay. Actually, we need to set it to the east, 90 degrees. Okay. Okay. So 90 degrees it is. Whoa, that's fast. And take it off a pause. Heading select is on. Why aren't we getting over there? Let's see if it gets up to 25,100. Oh, it's going down. Son of a bitch. What did we lose? And it's not.
1,000 to go.
I did altitude select and it's not paying attention. Did that do anything? Nope. I would have sworn to God there was an altitude hold. I mean, there is an altitude hold here. I mean, a heading hold. All right. I'm going to head over there.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Now let's hold that for a little while, and then we'll pick up course for 150. Still coming down. I have no auto throttle at all. I've got heading selected, but it's not going where it's supposed to go. I got 090, and it's already gone over to 060. So I don't know. Speed is 396. Good God. 83.9 miles to London City. As soon as we get to the magenta line, we're going to turn to 120. Do you see that altitude hold is on?
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Damn it.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Normally, Bitchin' Betty would say that. Looks like we're going to be coming. There's a 120, 150 is where we need to be.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Well, I tell you, you let it.
Bank angle. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
We should be going to 154. That's what DMMS is there for. And heading for 150. Come on. All right, level it out. I can't see the horizon, so I'm using my secondary artificial horizon. $72 miles. Turn on my coffee I'm getting an alarm for. Jesus, it gets out of hand so fucking quickly. And my throttles are within
Bank angle.
1% of. Can you see where we are with the magenta line? I'm not going to stop again, but if I could get on the course I meant to get on with heading select.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Let me zoom out a little bit and get more of a situational awareness going here. I need to come to the left about 15 degrees. Over speed. $53.8 miles. I'm pulling my throttles back all the way to 40%. I am climbing, but just a little bit. That's because we needed to get to 25,000. That whirring is my trim, because I keep changing my mind. Actually, it goes like crazy when it's on autopilot, because it's going, oh no, a little bit too far. Oh, that's too far that way. Yeah, but it keeps you really well trimmed. Trim meaning pitch up, pitch down. Can we try to go on autopilot one more time?
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Can't believe how misconfigured this thing feels. I mean, this is an aircraft that's made to be absolutely balanced. And I let go of the stick for a second, and we are thrown for a loop. Well, we lost 3,000 feet there. I'm going by. Oh, are you shitting me? We're going 158. Yeah, but we should be going 300. 45 miles. That should have been a half an hour trip.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
I'm trying to trim for level flight. Okay? I don't dare let go of the throttle. I mean the joystick. All right, we got a 10-degree pitch up. And I want to keep that, and I want to get my speed down. And I need to stay on, so I'm using my artificial horizon to do that. You need to come back to 150. I can almost let go of the stick. I've almost got it trimmed. This is the needle that we're looking at. And you can't chase that needle. That's your vertical speed indicator. You chase it, you're just going to go up and down and up and down and up and down. You got to gently approach it. We are heading back towards the magenta line, but you can see we're off to the right. So what we're watching is a combination of the artificial horizon, our speed, and our altitude, and the course that we're supposed to be on. Because I would have sworn before that we put it in the FMC, but apparently not. So we're supposed to have a magenta line in here, the same way we do here. But it's acting like we never touched the FMC, the flight management computer. Let's move over to here for a little while. Now there's several ways that you can control your height. One is with your joystick. Another, of course, is with your throttle. 165 I can deal with, even though, shit, my little jet does better than that. 22 miles out. We need to think about coming down. So let's go down to 8,000. And altitude intervene. (2,000 feet per minute). But it's not pointing its nose down, so I'm going to have to trim it down. And we're way the fuck up. Alright, we need to straighten out now. And pitch down. $17 miles.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Overspeed. Let's get this.
1,000 to go.
The air brakes don't want to move. Oh, there we go.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
2,000.
We want to be landing at about 145 miles an hour. So let's bring this guy over here and say, yeah, we got a direct. We can come in this way.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Airspeed low.
What are we down to? We could bring some flaps out and some gear. Now, if I look closely, is that London City right there? It should be dead ahead. And I can't identify it.
2,500.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
I think that's it right out there.
Airspeed low.
Gears down, full flaps. There's going to be a 5-degree approach, not 3 degrees, 5-degree approach. And you know what? I can't see it. It's off to our left. I think we need to come over to the left here and make a base into it. I think it's this island right out here in the middle.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
One
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Thank you. That's got to be it right there. Well, we didn't even set up for a proper approach. We're just fucking bush flying here.
300,
Pull up.
200,
Pull up.
100,
Pull up.
50, 40, 30, 10.
God damn it!
Pause it.
Fuck! I paid a. God damn it! I wanted to set my fucking auto brake, and I should have done that miles out there. I was right on the fucking shit. Fuck me. Anchor deployed. Okay. God fucking damn it. Well, that's going to be a sweet one to watch, isn't it? As a matter of fact, we crashed. Look at that. I lost my mouse. Aviate, navigate, communicate. I did not aviate. And I won't be able to play this back. Well, I actually will, won't I? Well, it looks like X-Plane's going to the big cursor in the sky. So, we're going to hang it up, and I'll let you guys go back and play it back as I play it back, because I don't really know how to use this recorder. So, that was interesting, huh? Damn. No autopilot. Flying all over the fucking sky. And, so there. Alright, y'all. Take care. And, we'll do it. We'll try again later. And we got some pretty good footage here, I'd say. Alright. Y'all take care. Take care of one another. I wish you the best of health and your families as well. We'll get through this together. Love you. Take care.